Hello, everybody. I want to talk about a few things today. I want to talk about my journey and my mom's journey, what I've been through, and what she's seen me go through. So first off, I want to start off with my name, obviously. So my name is Louis Jeremiah. You guys have probably like seen me in a whole bunch of different ADHD videos or cancer uplifting videos, and this is another one. And I want to talk about my journey pretty much. I want to talk about me and what I've seen, what I've been through, and how I've been able to move, you know, alongside with my mom. So, the first thing that I want to start off with is what do I play? I play basketball. And who do I play for? I play for my mom and I play for all the Pink Sisters. So, I want to get started by saying that it's been a very large journey. The journey was very long, all the way back in, I believe, in like December. That's when I found out. I was actually playing on my video game when this happened, and my mom had called me out, and she showed me this book right here. This book. Now, I believe I was 15. Yes. And in my mind, I thought my mom was, was playing a joke because of the word, like breast. But then I took a closer look at the. Let me see if I can focus it here. At the top of the book, but you guys can't read it, but it says it's the Bible for women with breast cancer. And when I read that part, when I first saw it, I instantly knew what she was trying to say. And I remember that she knew when I knew. And we both started like breaking down, we both started crying. And I'm pretty sure I was the one of the last people like to know, because I know how hard it would be to tell your child that you have a disease that kills a lot of people. But that's not what we're going to be here talking about. We're not going to be talking about how it killed her. No, we're going to be talking about how she survived it and how I was a witness to everything that had happened. I mean, she told me every word that the doctor said. She said every word that she said to the doctor, and I'm gonna be here to like speak about all that and how my entire journey from start to finish was. So I want to start off with how proud I am of her, from how she's come from then up to now, from when I was in the hospital room to her washing and playing with her hair to how she is now. And I remember being in that hospital room, like sitting with her, and she was in the bed. She was attached to, I believe, some of the needles were in her to draw blood and stuff. And I was there with my sister. I believe my dad came by too. And the last thing that I remember, I believe I still have a picture in my phone of it, is my mom playing with her hair. She actually stuck it up, like all the way up. And I'm pretty sure that was the last night I saw her with her long hair. I watched her get it all removed. I remember the first photo shoot we did without her hair. I'm pretty sure I was the first one to actually do a photo shoot on her without her hair. And it was a very sad moment, but I knew that things were going to be okay. I mean, she was very happy, which also made me happy. So the second thing that I want to talk about is, excuse me, how I've seen her handle her journey. I mean, there's a lot of ways. One of which is by making these videos like I'm making now. Her photography, my nieces are one of her biggest uplifters. I know I do a lot too for her, and my sister. My sister Her name is Ashley. She just made a wonderful, like birthday party for my mom for her 50th birthday. It was a very emotional moment for everybody, but at the same time, it was a wonderful moment. It was a milestone because she was able to reach where she is now, and I hope and pray she still has many more years to go, and I know she does. I know God still has a plan for her, and it's been a very tough thing to see because I know at every moment when she knew that she had it, it was, in her brain, like somewhere, like I can just tell behind the smile that someone is not okay, because I used to be a person who would hide behind the smile when I first found out. It was very tough, and it was something I really did not enjoy speaking about to people because of the impact that it had on me. But now I feel like I can speak about it, because everything is okay. But yeah, like I remember, being in school and having, sleepless nights and stuff, just being stressed at all hours of the day and night, and I know that she was too, and it was just a very hard moment. The third thing that I want to talk about is how honored I am to have her, and how like the situation, it could have been a whole lot, like different. I mean, I'm just very happy to still have her standing here with me. It is an honor that we've been given the gift of a second chance, pretty much, because when we caught it, I'm pretty sure that we caught it a little bit late. Not in like stage 4 or anything, but I believe stage 2, and thank God that we caught it in, not the earliest, but earlier than it could have been. I mean, it could have been stage 3, and like God forbid stage 4, but we were able to catch it on time. She was able to get all her treatments. I don't believe she missed a single chemo, a single radiation, or any single like doctor's appointment, whether it was for a checkup or anything. She made sure she went to all of them, because all it takes is one miss for a checkup, one miss for a doctor's appointment, and I mean, that could be life or death. I mean, your doctor could be like calling you to say that your cancer has mutated. So the advice that I can give you guys is please go to all of your appointments. Please see your doctor as often as he needs you to, because a lot of people are watching and they want to see you cured. They want to see you happy, because there is a lot of people who probably look up to you. I mean, your kids, your grandkids, your cousins, your family, sisters, brothers. There's probably a lot of people who looked up to you because you are a fighter, and they see that as motivation to keep on moving and to keep on, like going through their life. Because if they see you do it, they're gonna want to do it. But if they see you slow down, and if they see you stop, they might think to themselves, man, there really is no hope, because if this person is stopping and they've been my motivation for however long it's been, they might feel encouraged and stop. But you just got to keep on going and just make every like moment of your life and of their lives as like memorable as you can. Enjoy every every like conversation, even every argument, because you don't know when that's going to be the last word you might speak to them. The third thing that I want to talk about is the way that I relieved my stress, and that was by, once again, I'm gonna bring this back out, was by playing my favorite sport, which is basketball. I would go to the courts I've gone as like early as 8 a.m. and left at 8 p.m. I've been there for hours playing, and obviously if you guys have seen my other videos, I have a knee injury that had affected me for a while, which did make it a lot harder, but I was still able like to get through it. And right now I am currently back on the court, not in the fullest of my ability, but I mean maybe 85% there. I'm doing, like pretty good. But what I can say is for like anybody who was watching this from an observer's standpoint, not from the person who actually has the cancer, I can tell you that having a hobby or having something to entertain you in this time of hardship and of sorrow, because you feel like you might lose your loved one, hobbies are the best thing you can have because it takes your mind off of it. And like depending what the hobby is, like for me, for example, I play basketball, and I'm doing the hobby that I love, and I'm scoring every point. I'm taking every rebound. I'm stealing every I'm stealing at the ball from the opponent, and just making it known that I'm doing it for her. I also want to like talk about how I am like today because of what happened and how it's changed me as a person. So it's changed me in a lot of ways. One of the ways is it's made me feel a lot more, not saying that like I wasn't, but a lot more appreciative of things, because you never know when they will fade away or when they will, be gone. I mean, it's from the point that they tell you to the point that they say it's over. It's pretty much every day. You don't know when it will be your last, but I am glad to say that now my mom is cancer free and I'm living a changed life as a changed person. I mean, I feel like now that I've gone through this, I can go through a lot of things, a lot of pushes in my life, whether it comes to a job or a family or a house or whatever. I feel like because I was able to make this big of a push at such a young age, I feel that as I grow older, I can use this as the motivation to be able to push, further and push harder, because I was able to push to the fullest of my ability right now. The other thing that I want to talk about is the inspiration that she brings upon me as my mom and as a cancer survivor, and as a video maker, as a photographer, as a whole bunch of things. I mean, she's done a lot for me than I could say a lot of people have. She's done more for me as one person than 5 or 6 people could. I mean, she's really poured her heart out. Even when she was going through her tough, like journey, she still put in a really big effort to assure me that everything will be okay, and to try to make me, happy and stuff. And I'm really like appreciative of it. And I tried to get it on her birthday, but the appointment was kind of late. But on her birthday, you guys have probably seen my tattoo a lot of times. I actually got her name on my arm to symbolize that this is the end of the journey. I got it because I feel like this is like a milestone that I probably won't like forget, but in the chance that I do, I feel like this tattoo will help me not to forget and to always remember what happened, and how it's made me how I am now. I mean, how it's brought me to the place that I am now. A senior, an uncle, a son, everything that I can try to be, at the best at. I mean, I use her as the inspiration to like to do that. I want to talk about how she uplifted me and how I use her techniques to uplift others. For example, right now. So I remember, I'm pretty sure, yes, before she even got her cancer, she was still making videos, and she was making videos with me for children with ADHD. and autism and ADD and all that. And I remember that she would tell me how those videos would reach a lot of people and how happy that those people were that they finally have an answer. And when she told me that, it made me feel like as if I'm the answer to like of their questions, because like a lot of people don't enjoy speaking up, and now that I'm here to openly express my story and let all these people know that this is who I am, and I know that I reach a lot of people by like saying the truth on how it is to live with ADHD and how it is to deal with being the observer of somebody with breast cancer. And I mean, those are two hard things with the ADHD and having to deal with that and all the other problems of the open world. But I feel like if you really do put your mind to it, and I want to be your inspiration to do that, I feel like you can push any problem, you can push any any like a barricade that is in your way. You can push through it. You just have to have a strong enough push, and you just have to have enough of the motivation. I mean, it's all a matter of how much willpower are you willing to put out to really like succeed to succeed in what it is that you want and what it is that you thrive for and your goal is to get. My goal as of right now is to graduate and hopefully to get a scholarship, because I'm really interested in UTI. And I feel like my mom right now, she is going through a college, and I feel like her being able like to do it without the necessity of having to be in a full-on classroom or have to have the teacher right in front of her. I feel like I can go through college, and I feel like I can manage it because I'm surrounded by so much of the technology and stuff that I feel like I'll be able to like manage through it, smoothly. I feel like I will have a few struggles here and there, but I feel like I can do it, and I just want to end this video off, guys, with just saying that this journey was a very hard and meaningful one. It's brought meaning up to my life and to my mom's life. And this is just like a journey that I will always remember, and I know that my family will always remember. And this journey will stick with me inside my heart and the hearts of many. And I hope that my speaking and my advice and stuff is able to uplift you guys. So before I go, I want to just like show you guys this. I want you guys to take a moment, and I want you guys to pause the video if you need to, or like take a screenshot or whatever it is that like you need to do. But this is me. This is how I feel. This is the thoughts that are in my head, and this is what I speak. And if you guys can't pause or something, or if you guys like missed it, it says, "You got this. Don't ever think your fight is not worth it. It is. I need my mom. She's what keeps me when I get lost and weak. That's why I motivate her to be that inspiration to you and to me." And with that closing, guys, I want to say thank you. I've appreciated all the comments and the views and everything that I get on these videos, and I just hope that I can be the inspiration to keep you guys uplifted and motivated, and to push you guys to be that person who you guys want to be, and do whatever it is you can, whether you are the like the patient or the observer watching the person who's going through it, that you need to make this push. This push is a very important push, and I just want to say to all you Pink Sisters and so all you people who are watching, just to feel like you are not alone, that you are not alone, and that you guys can reach out to me or to my mom via her Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, and you guys can ask us any questions that you guys need. And I want to just say, I thank you guys for tuning in, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And God bless you guys.